Welcome to Asian English News Bulletin. This is Syed Mahir Zaman Mukhar with our top stories of the day. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina today said Bangladesh must attain capabilities to protect the country from external enemies, even though it is against the war. The Prime Minister said this while commissioning two maritime patrol aircrafts to aviation fleet of the Bangladesh Navy at a program held at the Naval Aviation Hangar, Patinga Chattogram, joining virtually from her official Ghana Bhavan residence. Sheikh Hasina said the capability of the naval aviation of Bangladesh increased for inducting two more maritime patrol aircrafts with the existing two. The government has a target to use the vast maritime resources for the country's socio-economic development, so it is required to build Navy as a competent force, the Prime Minister added. The Parliament will not stop functioning even if the BNP MPs resign. Awami League General Secretary Obaidul Qadir has said that. He told reporters at Dhaka's Dhanmondi office on Sunday. He was responding to a statement made by BNP Secretary General Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir about his party's MPs resigning from the Parliament if they see fit. The Road Transport and Bridges Minister also said that Awami League does not believe in counter-programs. Awami League is organising several programs now due to the upcoming national conference, and those are not in any way related to BNP's rallies, the minister added. BNP today chalked out various programs to observe what it calls National Revolution and Solidarity Day, marking the civil-military uprising on November 7, 1975. BNP Secretary General Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir announced the programs at a press conference on Sunday at the party's Neapolitan Central Office after a joint meeting of the party and its associate bodies. As part of the programs, he said their party flag will be hoisted atop all offices of the party across the country on the morning of November 7, while BNP senior leaders will place wreaths and offer Fatiha at the grave of the late President and party founder Ziaur Rahman at 11 a.m. The party also arranged an open discussion meeting in front of its Neapolitan Central Office at 2 p.m. the same day. Meanwhile, Fakhrul called upon people from all walks of life to come forward to protect Bangladesh, its independence and sovereignty. The High Court on Sunday issued a rule asking as to void the provision empowering the police commissioner to ban rallies or meetings in Dhaka metropolitan area should not be declared illegal and unconstitutional. The High Court bench of Justice Muhammad Mujibur Rahman Mia and Justice Qazi Muhammad Izarul Haq Akand passed the order following a writ petition. 4 people, including the Law Secretary, Home Secretary and Dhaka Metropolitan Police Commissioner, were made respondents to the rule. Advocate Abdul Memen Chaudhary appeared for the writ petition in the court. Attorney General A.M. Amin Uddin and Deputy Attorney General Aravind Kumar Roy represented the state. Now going to the internationals, at least 151 people, including 19 foreigners, mostly teenagers and young adults in their 20s, were killed in a crush when a huge crowd celebrating Halloween surged into an alley in a nightlife area of the South Korean capital, Seoul. On Saturday night, emergency officials said. A further 150 people were injured, said officials. Many of the injured were in serious condition and receiving emergency treatment, the officials said, adding the death toll could rise. It was the first Halloween event in Seoul in 3 years after the country lifted COVID restrictions and social distancing. Many of the partygoers were wearing masks and Halloween costumes. Bangladesh got their T20 World Cup back on track today with a thrilling last ball win over Zimbabwe at Gaba. Bangladesh win in a match that went to the wire, with Zimbabwe needing 16 off an incredible last over, was mainly aided by opener Nazmul Shanto's maiden half-century 71 and Tashkent Ahmed's 3-wicket bust. But one cannot discount a moment of magic from Bangladesh skipper Shakib Al Hasan as the reason behind the thrilling win. Shakib Al Hasan and Sean Williams are 2 of just 4 players at the T20 World Cup who also featured in the first tournament in 2007, and the duo showed they will still have what it takes to perform on the big stage. Williams, 64, had threatened to take away the match from the Asian side with a brilliant half-century, but Shakib produced a piece of magic in the field to run out his fellow veteran when he had Zimbabwe on the cusp of victory. This is it for now, and stay tuned with Asian English News Bulletin and visit www.asiantvonline.com. Take care.